making it one of the most linguistically diverse cities in the world. This rich cultural tapestry can be seen and felt in every borough, from the vibrant streets of Chinatown and Little Italy to the colorful murals of Harlem and the Dominican restaurants in Washington Heights. What makes New York City truly captivating is its iconic skyline. The towering skyscrapers are more than just steel and glass, each building tells a story. The Empire State Building, once the tallest in the world, offers panoramic views that make you feel like you're on top of the world. Then, there's One World Trade Center, a beacon of resilience and remembrance, standing tall where the Twin Towers once were. You can feel the pulse of history at Ground Zero, where the 9/11 Memorial now lies as a tribute to a day that changed the world. Another unique experience in NYC is Central Park, an oasis of green amidst the concrete jungle. Designed by Frederick Law Olmsted, this massive park is home to quiet ponds, winding trails, and iconic spots like Bow Bridge and the Bethesda Fountain. Whether you're people watching, picnicking, or catching a street performance, it's easy to forget you're in the middle of one of the busiest cities in the world. And, of course, we can't talk about NYC without mentioning Broadway. The theater scene here is unparalleled. People from all over the world flock to see shows, from classic musicals like The Phantom of the Opera to contemporary hits like Hamilton. There's a kind of magic in the air when the lights dim, and the curtain rises. It's an experience that feels both intimate and grand. Then, there's the food, arguably one of New York's greatest draws. From grabbing a $1.50 slice of pizza, used to be $1, but, inflation happened, on the street to dining at a Michelin-starred restaurant, food in this city is an adventure in itself. You could have breakfast in a Jewish deli in the Lower East Side, lunch in a dim sum restaurant in Flushing, and dinner at an upscale steakhouse in Midtown, all in the same day. New York's food culture truly reflects its global influences. New York City's waterfronts offer a refreshing contrast to the urban jungle, providing a serene escape along the edges of the island. These waterfront areas, which encircle much of Manhattan, are not just beautiful spots to take in stunning views but are deeply intertwined with the city's history and evolution. There is now even a sandy beach on the west side, just south of Little Island, near the meatpacking district. Chelsea Piers is one of the most iconic waterfront destinations. Once a bustling hub for ocean liners in the early 1900s, it was where the Titanic was supposed to dock. It has now transformed into a sprawling sports and recreation complex. Visitors can enjoy everything from bowling and ice skating to rock climbing, all while overlooking the Hudson River. The piers also offer space to simply relax along the water, where you can watch yachts, sailboats, and even kayakers navigate the river. It's a perfect spot to feel the cool breeze off the water while being just steps away from the energy of the city. Another fascinating waterfront area is the South Street Seaport. Historically, this was the heart of New York's shipping industry, and you can still feel that maritime heritage as you wander through the cobblestone streets and past the historic ships docked at Pier 16. Today, South Street Seaport has been revitalized with a mix of trendy restaurants, rooftop bars, and cultural attractions. The Seaport Museum offers a glimpse into the city's nautical past, while the new developments have turned it into a vibrant community space. Walking along the water here, you can see the Brooklyn Bridge rising majestically in the distance, creating one of the most iconic waterfront views in the city. New York is also a city of contrasts. Uptown and downtown feel like two different worlds. Take a stroll along Fifth Avenue and you'll pass luxury retailers like Tiffany & Company, but wander a little further downtown to Soho, and you'll be surrounded by art galleries and trendy boutiques. It's this blend of old and new, wealth and grit, that gives New York its edge. Heading north along the west side of Manhattan, you'll find Riverside Park, an often underrated gem. Stretching from 59th Street to 155th Street, this long, narrow park hugs the Hudson River and offers some of the most beautiful and peaceful waterfront views. Designed by Frederick Law Olmsted, the same mastermind behind Central Park, Riverside Park is a great place for a relaxing walk, jog, or bike ride along its scenic pathways. The park features wide promenades, flower gardens, sports courts, and even spots for fishing along the river. What makes Riverside Park particularly unique is its sense of tranquility. You're in the city, yet it feels miles away. Down at the southern tip of Manhattan lies Battery Park City, an urban oasis with sprawling green lawns, art installations, and stunning views of the Statue of Liberty and Ellis Island. What makes Battery Park City special is its combination of nature and urban development. It was built on reclaimed land and has since become a peaceful escape, with tree-lined walkways and gardens. The Esplanade, a long promenade along the Hudson River, is perfect for a leisurely stroll or bike ride, offering breathtaking views of New York Harbor. It's not uncommon to see locals jogging, families enjoying picnics, or simply people sitting on benches watching the sunset over the water. What's truly remarkable about New York's waterfront is how connected it all is. Much of Manhattan is encircled by walkways and promenades that allow you to experience the island's perimeter by foot or bike. The Hudson River Greenway on the west side, for example, runs nearly the entire length of Manhattan, from Battery Park at the southern tip up to Inwood in the north. This path offers uninterrupted views of the river, with plenty of piers, parks, and art installations along the way. The Greenway passes through all the waterfront gems, Battery Park City, Chelsea Piers, Riverside Park, and connects them in a way that lets you explore the city's edges at your own pace. The promenade feels like a hidden retreat from the busy streets just a few blocks inland, where the sound of traffic gives way to the gentle lapping of the river. On the east side of Manhattan, the East River Promenade offers equally captivating views, especially of the Brooklyn skyline and its famous bridges. As you walk along this side of the island, you can pass by some of New York's most historic landmarks, like the United Nations headquarters, before arriving at South Street Seaport in Battery Park. Walking here at sunset, with the golden light reflecting off the water and the skyline twinkling, is nothing short of magical. Each of these waterfront destinations provides its own unique flavor of the city, but what ties them together is the sense of openness and connection to the water. Manhattan's waterfronts are where the city slows down just a little, where people come to breathe, reflect, and take in the natural beauty that surrounds this bustling metropolis. Finally, for a truly unique New York experience, head to the High Line. This elevated park, built on an old railway line, offers incredible views of the Hudson River and Manhattan's west side. Walking along the High Line, you'll see public art installations, urban gardens, and some of the city's most cutting-edge architecture, all while surrounded by the hustle and bustle below. Whether it's the bright lights of Times Square, the jazz clubs in Greenwich Village, or the ferry ride to see Lady Liberty herself, New York City is a place that leaves a lasting impression. It's not just about the landmarks, but the energy, the sense that something amazing could happen at any moment. New York is alive, dynamic, and always evolving.
Next up is London, England. I've had the pleasure of visiting London 3 times. London, the capital of England, is a city where history, the modern, and multiculturalism coexist in remarkable harmony. It's a city of layers, ancient streets that tell tales of Roman times, alongside cutting-edge architecture and innovations that define the present and future. London's iconic skyline is recognizable the world over, with landmarks like the majestic Tower Bridge, the soaring Shard, and the towering London Eye, but there's so much more to uncover beyond the obvious. At the heart of London is the River Thames, which has played a central role in the city's development for centuries. The river flows through the center of London, offering stunning vistas from the various bridges that cross it. The Thames Path, a scenic walkway along the riverbanks, lets you enjoy a peaceful stroll while taking in London's most famous sights, from the historic Houses of Parliament and Big Ben to the ultra-modern Tate Modern Gallery housed in a former power station. The Thames isn't just a pretty backdrop, it's a lifeline, a route for riverboats, and the site of countless events and festivals throughout the year. One of the most distinctive features of London is its blend of historic and contemporary architecture. You can marvel at the grand Westminster Abbey, a masterpiece of Gothic architecture where British monarchs have been crowned for over 1,000 years, and then walk over to the ultra-modern Gherkin building, which represents the city's role as a global financial hub. This contrast between old and new is what makes London feel both timeless and ever-changing. Then, there's the River Thames itself, which offers a new perspective of the city. Boat tours along the Thames are a relaxing way to see London's most famous landmarks, from the Shakespeare's Globe Theatre to St. Paul's Cathedral, without battling the crowds. For something more adventurous, take a river cruise all the way to Greenwich, where you can stand on the Prime Meridian line at the Royal Observatory, marking the divide between the Eastern and Western hemispheres. Greenwich itself is steeped in maritime history and is home to the Cutty Sark, one of the last surviving British tea clippers, and the National Maritime Museum, both offering a fascinating insight into Britain's naval past. For a glimpse into London's royal history, Buckingham Palace, the official residence of the British monarch, is a must-visit. Watching the changing of the guard ceremony is one of the most popular tourist experiences, offering a glimpse into the pomp and tradition of British royalty. During the summer months, the palace opens its doors to the public, allowing visitors to tour the lavish staterooms and the magnificent royal gardens. Another iconic site in London is the Tower of London, a UNESCO World Heritage Site that has served many roles over the centuries, from royal palace and fortress to prison and treasury. Today, it's home to the Crown Jewels, one of the most dazzling collections of regalia in the world, including the famous Kohinoor diamond. Exploring the tower's ancient walls, you can feel the weight of history and the stories of power struggles, political intrigue, and royal drama. And let's not forget about London's markets, which are a treasure trove for those seeking unique finds. Covent Garden is famous for its upscale shops and street performers, while Portobello Road Market in Notting Hill is one of the best places to hunt for antiques and vintage treasures. Columbia Road Flower Market is an Instagram dream, with vibrant blooms transforming the street into a riot of color every Sunday morning. My personal favorite street for shopping is Oxford Street. The store Selfridges, originated by an American, has amazing fashions. London is also known for its sprawling parks and green spaces, which offer a tranquil escape from the city's hustle and bustle. Hyde Park, one of the largest and most famous, is perfect for leisurely walks, boating on the Serpentine, or simply soaking up the sunshine, when the weather permits. Nearby, Kensington Gardens is home to Kensington Palace, the residence of many members of the royal family, and the Diana Memorial Fountain, a peaceful tribute to the beloved Princess Diana. Another favorite is Regent's Park, with its picturesque lake, vast open spaces, and the beautifully curated Queen Mary's Gardens, home to thousands of roses. Of course, a trip to London wouldn't be complete without exploring its extraordinary cultural scene. The British Museum is home to an astonishing collection of artifacts, including the Rosetta Stone and the Elgin marbles, offering a glimpse into the ancient world. Meanwhile, the Tate Modern and the National Gallery house some of the world's most important works of art, from classic Renaissance masterpieces to cutting-edge contemporary installations. Then, there's West End, the heart of London's theatre district, where you can catch world-class performances in everything from long-running shows like Les Miserables and The Phantom of the Opera to innovative new productions. What makes London particularly special is its vibrant, multicultural character. The city is a true global melting pot, with people from all corners of the world calling it home. This diversity is reflected in London's neighborhoods, each with its own unique personality. Head to Notting Hill for pastel-colored houses, eclectic markets, and the world-famous Notting Hill Carnival, Europe's largest street festival celebrating Caribbean culture. In contrast, Camden is a hub for alternative culture, where you'll find quirky markets, vintage shops, and live music venues. Then, there's Shoreditch, London's trend-setting neighborhood, known for its street art, cutting-edge galleries, and hipster cafes. London's Underground, affectionately known as the Tube, is not only the world's oldest underground railway system but also a vital artery of the city, connecting all corners of London through its iconic network of colorful lines and instantly recognizable roundel signs. I personally enjoy subways, and ride them in any city that is fortunate enough to have them. I've used them in New York City, London, Paris, Madrid, Moscow, D.C. New York is my favorite. What truly makes London extraordinary is its ability to cater to every kind of traveler. Whether you're drawn to history, culture, nature, or nightlife, London has it all. Each neighborhood feels like a small world of its own, offering new experiences at every turn. The city's rhythm is both fast-paced and timeless, making it a place that you can visit again and again and still discover something new.
The castles, Singapore and Thailand are on our wish list. We are researching them, and will share videos after we visit. But until then, enjoy what we consider to be previews of joyous adventures to come.
visited Rome, Florence and Venice in 1998. The Italian people are so warm and wonderful. First was Rome. Rome, known as the Eternal City, is a place where history and modern life are seamlessly intertwined. As the capital of Italy and once the heart of the mighty Roman Empire, the city is home to some of the world's most iconic ancient landmarks, like the Colosseum, where gladiators once fought, and the Pantheon, a marvel of Roman engineering. Strolling through the Roman Forum, visitors can walk in the footsteps of emperors, while the Vatican City, the spiritual center of Catholicism, houses St. Peter's Basilica and the unparalleled art collection in the Sistine Chapel, with its breathtaking Michelangelo ceiling. Beyond its historical grandeur, Rome is a vibrant, modern city brimming with life. Its narrow, cobblestone streets are lined with bustling cafes, trattorias, and gelato shops, where you can indulge in authentic Italian cuisine. From the bustling piazzas like Piazza Navona to the stunning Trevi Fountain, Rome exudes a romantic charm that captivates visitors. The city's unique blend of ancient ruins, Renaissance art, and a lively atmosphere makes it a truly unforgettable destination. The last to visit of the three, but my favorite, was Venice. Venice, often called La Serenissima, is a city like no other, built on a network of canals and dotted with ornate palaces and centuries-old architecture. The city's heart is St. Mark's Square, home to the stunning St. Mark's Basilica with its shimmering mosaics and the soaring campanile, offering sweeping views of the city. The Grand Canal, Venice's main waterway, is lined with magnificent buildings that reflect the city's rich history as a powerful maritime republic, and the best way to experience its magic is by gondola or vaporetto ride through its winding canals. What makes Venice truly unique is its ethereal, timeless beauty. The absence of cars, the quiet lapping of water against ancient buildings, and the maze of narrow streets and bridges give the city an almost dreamlike quality. From exploring the quiet charm of lesser-known neighborhoods like Dorsoduro to watching the sun set over the Rialto Bridge, Venice is a place of romance, art, and enchantment. Its rich history, vibrant festivals like the Carnival of Venice, and its distinct charm make it one of the most enchanting destinations in the world. sandwiched between my visit to Rome and Venice was Florence. Florence, the birthplace of the Renaissance, is a city that feels like a living museum, filled with art, history, and architectural splendor. Dominated by the magnificent Cathedral of Santa Maria del Fiore, or Il Duomo, with its iconic red-tiled dome designed by Brunelleschi, Florence is a treasure trove of masterpieces. The city is home to the Uffizi Gallery, where you can admire works by Botticelli, Michelangelo, and Leonardo da Vinci, and Piazza della Signoria, where stunning statues, including a replica of Michelangelo's David, stand guard over the city. Florence's charm lies not only in its art and architecture but in its intimate feel. The winding streets are perfect for leisurely walks, leading to hidden gems like local artisan shops and quaint cafes. The Ponte Vecchio, the city's famous medieval bridge lined with jewelry shops, offers stunning views of the Arno River, while the Boboli Gardens provide a peaceful retreat with panoramic views of the Tuscan hills. Florence is a city that nourishes the soul, rich in culture and beauty.
We hope you enjoyed this trip around the world. Please visit these wonderful places if you can.